So now one of the things that we can do as well is we can use messaging functionality, and we'd recommend that you use pop-up messages when you've got urgent information that you need to get across to your users. So I just launched that particular message from the widget because you can keep them stored there, but typically what we'd suggest is that you have these messages pop up to users when they log into the system. And so again, this particular message is about a quarterly update. It might be that you want to have some pop-up messages in the run up to the update, telling people that there's going to be some downtime. And then after it's completed, you can alert them to some new functionality. And again, we've created some tours. And this is particularly important, I think, for some of the Redwood changes that we've been seeing coming through. And so this is a really nice place for us to say, you know, there's been some changes, and actually take one of our tours and it will show you through what these changes are and what you can expect. So,
and just to call out, remember these kind of things can be tailored again depending on who the users are. So perhaps you've got different communications or messages or information you want to give to your employees versus your line manager, perhaps, or even some of your more professional users as well. So there's all sorts of different ways that these can be applied to different groups of people in different places with different messages.
Yeah, that's a really good point. Thanks, Matt. Yeah, and it can all be timed as well. So you can sort of have them presenting to users either within a specific time frame or just for the first 3 times they log in, and then it drops off and stops. So yeah, the way you deploy this stuff can be really sort of custom, bespoke, and quite complex as well. So I'm going to click on this tour here. And just show you some of the Redwood tour style content that we've got pre-built as well. So this will just click you through step by step to the page where you've got the new functionality. So this is telling me that it's going to give me a brief overview of the functionality available, and don't click on anything other than next or back. So what it'll do is it'll take each piece of your new landing page, for example, and talk you through what it is, how it works. I'm not going to talk through the detail, but more just to kind of demonstrate to you that it can take each area of the page and introduce the user to what's happening, what they can expect from each little section. And you click through, and it's just that nice introduction to what's happening before you then might get into some of the more detailed process guides. I'm going to close it off now, but before you might get into a process guide that's talking you through a particular transaction, for example. And again, we've got custom smart tips, so these tours can be taken at any point. So it doesn't just have to be linked from these messages. If you kind of log in 3 months later and you need a reminder, we've got these custom smart tips ready to relaunch those for you.